GingerGM.
Hi guys, and welcome to stream. So you probably guess what I'm going to do today. I'm going to play some Blitz, and I'm going to probably play for at least an hour and a half today. So I'm starting at 25.90, and I thought it'd be fun. You guys are going to have to remember this. I'm going to have to trust you guys. I'm not going to go and check and write down all your guesses. You guys, it's the first person who uniquely guesses what I end on will and gets it closest to when I say stop, so at least an hour and a half's time, will win a free DVD. And no messing about, no parrot nonsense today. I want to get a little bit of practice in for my match against Ben Feingold. That sounds like, basically a good way to practice today. I'm playing Ben Feingold next Friday in the big match, so I need to play a bit of Blitz and do some prep at some point. I didn't do any last time and it didn't work very well, so we're going to try to do that today. So get your bets in. The person who gets my rating to the closest, 24.52, I hope not, but you never know. And remember your bets. It's the first person. Don't argue. Whatever I finish on at the end, the person who's closest, I'll give a free digital download from the GingerGM shop. So have your guess. Will I do well today? Will I do bad? Who knows? Maybe I'll win, maybe I lose. I don't know. Anything can happen, you know. Okay, well let's get cracking. So I'm just going to stick with did I say 3 minute chess? It's a good start. 3 minute chess. So we'll stick to 3 minutes today. I'll try to play some aggressive moves. Hopefully we can get some good games in one way or the other. If things start to go bad, I've never played music in the background, but maybe I'll give it a go just to see if it's, helps me get ready for my... Should I play music in the background when I play against Ben Feingold? Will that help me? I don't know. Hi, Yay Bjorn. Good to see you, sir. Let's start off with a Trompovsky. I'll mix up the openings a little bit today, and a lot of the openings I play like this is very similar to the Jabava London system. So my opponent, bloody hell, he's quick, although not castle. If I castle, he goes knight e4, knight takes e4, and then he will take there. So rather than allowing some mischief like that, what about if I go e4? e4, queen takes b2, rook b1, knight takes e4 anyway. And what the hell's happening there? Rook takes b2, bishop takes c3. Okay, maybe this works. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, let's see what happens. Okay, so can he go knight takes e4? This is the move I was just wondering. I thought I had a bishop e5 at the end, which pins these guys. Otherwise, I'm going to try to gain some normal compensation, kick his queen away. So he can't play that. So, okay, so now if I play here, he'll probably move his knight over there. So I think, first of all, he's threatening this one as well. Quite an interesting position here. What about this move, bishop c7? This is kind of an idea. And the idea of this move is to stop his queen coming back to a5. And I might be threatening now to trap the queen with rook b3, because his normal way back, queen a5. And this is an idea I've seen before. So maybe this is going to work. Who knows? Am I playing against streamers? I'm not playing against streamers today. Nope. Today I'm going to play against people who are hopefully grandmasters I am. So I want to get a bit of practice for my Ben Feingold. No offense, I played streamers the last 2 times I played. So I'm going to play high rated players today. Okay, so this is still a very interesting position. Now I'm going to try to come forwards. I think this was a very good move, actually. I might have knight to b5, but why not kick his knight away first? And now he needs to play it aggressively. Knight f3 looks like a very sensible move, but then he'll go knight a6. So what other options do I have here? Knight b5, he takes here. I mean, this is really interesting stuff. I could even take here and go f4, or take here and go knight here, but then he takes here again. This is a little bit annoying for me, this move now. Bishop takes c4. He will take here, But even that, I don't know. I mean, even that, it's a very... I've got to move quicker. I'm so slow at the start. I mean, I don't think this is correct. But we'll treat this as a warm-up game. But at least this way, I'm not going to win his queen now. But at least this way, I can move a bit quicker. So I defend this pawn, and I'm trying to play against these two pieces. So, for example, he wants to sacrifice here now. So I'm going to play this one first, so I can at least win this knight in the best way possible. And this is still a very interesting position, I feel. But I am very short on time. I mean, I don't know. What is this like, this position? Do we have to move backwards? I don't really want to move backwards. My time is appalling. Let's take that one off. But oh, he takes with a pawn. I didn't think he should take with a pawn there. He wants to go check, maybe. Oh shit, this one. Okay, good start, Williams. Good start. So one thing I have to play is a little bit quicker. I lose. I think I've had some interesting ideas there, but it didn't quite work. What should I have played? I mean, that was interesting. I mean, I'm sure around this position I should be doing very well. I don't like my bishop takes b8. What else could I play? So not the most solid start, but I always lose the first game. So there we go. Okay, so what should I have played? Okay, we've got another game, so we won't worry about it. Someone a bit more lower rated. Maybe this is a good way to warm me up and get me into playing some Blitz. So I'm going to play the normal Dutch. I always like it when I get these two moves in, and let's just develop normally. And we get the first game out of the way, not a problem. Now, when they play a fianchetto, I often like just attacking that. This is something I look at in my latest chessable thing, and the pawn there is a bit annoying for him. But let's see what he does. If he castles kingside, I'll come towards his king over there. But I certainly need to move a bit quicker. Hello, Fangbo, and anyone else who's joining in the stream. Good to have you all here. And I'm going to simply develop for now. And here, well, I can't move my queen to h5, so I'm just going to put it here. And I might try to soften his king up by playing h5, h4. That seems like a good way to play. And this move encourages me to play that, but then maybe his knight will come back again. So what other options do I have? Even e4 is quite interesting. Let's play this one. I don't normally play this move in these positions, but I don't want his knight coming to f3, so I'm hoping he'll close it down. Then I will certainly push Harry and try to soften up his king, you know, weaken the g3 square. So that is my idea. This makes most sense, and I'm probably going to have to sack this pawn. Not too worried about this one, because I think I get a lovely diagonal, and it's only one pawn, and I've got the bishop pair. This bishop must be worth it, and then my other bishop flying in, so it should be quite good compensation, this. And I can also open up my rook on the a file, so this must be worth a pawn, this kind of compensation. Okay, you can give me a check, not worried about that either. Let's just move the king out the way, and I might as well open up the rook, and let's bring in my bishop. I might even go here, try to tempt him into playing e4, because when he plays e4 he can't get his bishop back. If I go bishop h3 straight away, he goes bishop g2. So this one is using my bishops, and if he doesn't play e4, then at least I can win the exchange of something like bishop to b2. But I also have my rook coming into a2. This seems like great compensation. Okay, so he's going to come here, and now let's threaten checkmate. Sneaky one, that one. Just in case he's not paying attention, I am threatening checkmate there. Sneaky checkmate. The Wolf, I think Constanti Lupulescu, who played a brilliant game in the French defence, maybe some of you guys saw that game, he was a deserved winner of the Reykjavik Open. I'm just going to step back now. I don't really like stepping back here, but let's put it all the way back. So I've got rook e8. So well done to him. And you can see he played a very interesting French defence, which I have discussed on my YouTube channel. So you can go and have a look at that. Okay, I'm gonna grab some material now. I think he had to do that. Taking with the king was too weakened, and now I've got the extra material. Not sure my queen's doing much over there, so I'm going to try to bring it somewhere a bit more centralised and active. He's a very good player, isn't he, that Lupulescu? Obviously, you know, I've played him before. How did you get on against him, Martin, when you played him in Gibraltar? Did you do all right? I mean, obviously, he's a class act. Okay, what about I play... Okay, let's bring it in. I was thinking about getting my bishop out this way, but this seems like another way to get it in, and I also want to get my rook around into the game. Rooks need open files, so let's just do this. Try to bring my rook into this very juicy square, and now, well, let's bring it in first, shall we, and go for a bit of a king hunt. Okay, so we stop that check, but how about this one? Is this queen going to come in then? Takes and queen f5. Well, if he takes queen f5, check here. Don't really want to allow that. So again, maybe I'll just step back. Got to play a bit quicker. That's my one major thing is I'm very, very slow at times. So so I'm gonna have to. One thing I have to do when I play Ben is I'm just gonna have to shut up when it gets short of time, and this is not as easy as I thought. So especially if you play something. Okay, so I want to actually try to get the queens off the board here, if I can. So okay, and he's played this. This is an annoying move. Bloody hell! Should have been winning this easily, but I've made it a lot more complicated. And now we have to go for some stupid ending, which is annoying. Let's see if I can actually play quick. That's one thing I need to practice, because I'm playing a bit of 1-minute chess against Ben, which I'm not looking forward to. And this position is going wrong, with his pawns coming down the board very quickly. So still, I should be doing well. So it's good practice. I might have to play some 1-minute chess at some point. Come on, boy. Now I could queen that one, but oh dear, what am I doing here? Got to check. This is okay. This should be winning. If I can't win this on time, something seriously has gone wrong. And okay, this is looking very, very good. Maybe even checkmate next move. We got there in the end. Good stuff. So I messed it up. It might. I think it's 1+1 against Ben. Is it 1+1? I don't even know. Let's try another opening out. I'm going to try c4, my main opening. The good thing, I play lots of openings, so it's going to be hard for Ben to work out precisely what opening I'm going to play. I don't even know what opening I'm going to play against Ben yet. I might play e4, f4. I might play d4, c4, b3. I honestly don't know what I'm going to play against Ben. I might have a couple of options in hand. Okay, so the one thing I'm going to do now is play for a slight edge. And, you know, I normally try to complicate positions, but it's well known in these kind of London system things. I may be a parrot. Maybe I'll tell you what, I'll play the parrot against Ben if I'm leading the match by, you know, 400 points or something crazy like that. But I think the parrot... Oh, he can go here now. I shouldn't have allowed that. I think the parrot might need to have a rest against Ben as well. Okay, this is a bit annoying. But I'm trying to get my bishop somewhere like that. I don't even know if that's the right square. But this is a well-known idea. If you can get this idea in, it's generally a very good idea. He's found the right move now. Now... I'd love to get some tactic like this going, but I am in a pin, so I don't really want to bring my bishop back here, but I don't want to lose this pawn. So this is why bishop f4 was a bad move. He's found the correct way to play. The parrot, yeah, I don't know about the parrot. I don't know about the parrot. You think I'm looking fresh, Blair? That's very kind. I don't know if you're taking the piss as you normally do or not. I haven't been feeling fresh, but I did get down to the gym today, so I'm trying to start doing that sort of gym stuff again. I haven't had a swim. It's probably just sweat. I think it's sweat. That's what it is. That's why I'm looking fresh. Dripping sweat off my face. Okay, so how do I get this bishop out? I don't know, and his rook's coming over here, so I think I'm going to put my king on c2 and try to move my bishop somewhere like here and get my rook to a1. that seems to be the way to play it. Will Ben prepare against the parrot? I honestly think if you have to prepare against the parrot, then you know you shouldn't have to prepare against the parrot. I mean, it's an interesting opening, but let's be honest, it's not a particularly brilliant opening, is it? I mean, it's fun, but not particularly brilliant. Okay, so it's annoying that I played this bishop f4 move because I'd love to play e3 here, but I don't know how I play it. Now, one thing I'm thinking of doing is trying to kick his rook away with knight here. I don't want him playing a check, so let's get rid of that rook, because then I might be able to move my bishop, and then I might be able to move my pawn. And then later on, this little guy, I'm hoping will become weak. I want to sort my pawn structure out, so I get a pawn there. I don't want a bishop defending those pawns. I want a pawn here. Now, am I worried about knight in? Well, I'll tell you, well, knight here attacking there. It's a little bit annoying. It shouldn't really. Okay, what about I go here and put it on? That's a nice maneuver. Let's put the bishop on e1 now. You can see I've freed up the bishop to move. That defends f2 and it attacks here. Okay, so he's trying to complicate. Now, if he takes knight here, he's going to take on this square and come in. So that's also a good plan. But I feel I'm going to round up this pawn later on. I feel it should be a weakness. As long as I just keep everything under control, I can start pushing him back with these two moves, and then I will start rounding up his pawn. So I'm just going to play this one first. Just looks like a solid move. Then I'm going to play f3, bring my bishop around and round up this pawn. His a pawn is very weak here, so let's do that. So first things first, let's get my bishop somewhere. I can also have ideas of b5, creating a passed pawn, but I now will try to win this pawn first of all, and my knight should be coming to d3, because on the d3 square it is very nice and I have potential to jump into this square, and most importantly I'm winning a very useful pawn. And now a couple of ideas, but this is the other way my knight can now maneuver when I will try to put pressure on c6, and taking on c6 you can see his position is simply crumbling here. So that was what we call a nice positional game. Woohoo! How about a nice positional game? That's not like me. That's not like me at all. A bit of positional chess. Maybe I should take Ben on in a bit of positional chess. You know, possibly. So it's nice to play a bit of positional chess normally. I normally go for crazy tactics. But okay, and thank you everyone who's in the chat following. Now, if I don't, I'm going to go for checkmate in this game. Enough positional rubbish. We're just going to go for the typical plan. Bishop h3, knight g4, checkmate. Okay, I've had one positional game. That's enough. That is enough. I'm trying to keep an eye a little bit on the chat, but obviously I want to concentrate on the chess. And I'm just going to go for this checkmate idea now. I don't know if it's good or not, but if he takes here, I'm going to go knight g4, and I'm very happy there. This is a much better move from my opponent. And now, if I go here, what is happening? Oh, Shizer. Oh, God, I meant to take there first. That was just like, I was thinking about, that was ridiculous, because now he just wins this. He just wins there. That was just stupid, a blunder. Okay, a mistake on my part. Whoops, h3. Yeah, I meant to take there and then dive in, which I thought could be quite interesting with the idea of taking there. I've actually done that in a game before. I've got my moves mixed up with my brains elsewhere. I was actually looking at a text I had. And, you know, oh dear. Anyway, so, okay, my opponent's now thinking. I don't know why he's thinking. He could miss this. Well, what's up? Well, I mean, how can he miss this? Bishop takes h3. I have to resign. I mean, you know, and maybe he's thinking, what the hell is this GM doing? So what I meant to do there, I meant to play bishop takes bishop and then come in. Okay, he's of course seen it, which he should well do. I mean, this is obviously totally resignable for me, but we'll you know, I'll play on a little bit as you know, just to check him out a little bit. But I just got my moves mixed up. I remember doing that in a real game. So it's, you know, it's something, it happens occasionally. It happens. Go back to the positional stuff. Yeah, or get my move order right is maybe a more important thing to do. Okay, we'll play on. I mean, it's only a piece. He spent ages working that out. And you never know, because I've got my pawn here, I can harbour some hope. Not much hope. I am up on time, so you know you gotta keep punting. I am human, clearly very human, more human than most people. Is that something? No, I do blunder a lot as well. You know, I mean it's one of those things. How do I create any play here whatsoever? This bishop is a great defender. It's probably game over. Well, it is game over, obviously. Let's kick that knight away. Put the bishop on d6. And my one thing is I might have some chance on time. You never know. And Harry might be coming up the board. Okay, you can win another pawn if you want. I can't really stop that kind of activity from happening. And I need to win on time, don't I? Let's at least make it difficult for him. You know, it's only a piece. What chessable courses do you have, Simon? Chessable? I don't actually have any chessable courses at this moment in time, but I'm making one at the moment. But you don't look human. Lots of laugh. Thank you, beam me up, Scotty. You love talking about my looks, don't you, Scotty? Hey, Scotty. I'm doing one at the moment on the classical Dutch, which has taken up a lot of time. I need to still record the videos for it as well. Is that move he just played possible? What's he doing here? Why is he playing like this? This seems to be like an overly risky way to play for my opponent. I mean, he's entering into complications when he doesn't need to enter into complications. Surely he had a safer way of doing this. So, and now I'm in only the exchange now. There is hope. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good course, but I have to be honest, the way I originally prepared it, it was too complicated for Chessable. And what I mean by that is, oh, my back rank's very weak, isn't it? But I have a couple of checks. Well, if in doubt, give a couple of checks. So I'm kind of simplifying it so it is in Chessable format. Now, how do I even consider getting out of this one? This check this is too much. He's got me. I thought I was fighting back, but I think he's got me here. This is the only way I can try to survive, but now knight takes wins the game. Ah, it was close. It was close. I came close here. I came a little bit close, I feel, but not close enough. And this one is yeah, this one is not. It's check as well. Shite. Okay, this is not okay. Can he blunder still? He can still blunder. Can I get a checkmate net against his king? Doubtful. Oh, where do I get my knight? Checkmate anywhere? No, Simon. There's no checkmate there. There's no checkmate. Okay. Okay. Why am I playing on? It's a bit disrespectful to play on, probably. But he is under 10 seconds. So, you know, I just don't like giving up that easily. Come on. He's spending a bit of time still. He's got 4 seconds. Is this going to be a dirty flag? Okay, I'll give that one up. Okay, that was a bit annoying. I'm going to try to play someone else. We'll play this guy one more time. Still a bit of time. So the first half an hour, I've lost rating. So, but that was a silly blunder, and I got a little bit back into it. So we'll try to find another opponent after this game, as it's nice to mix it up and to play different players, I think. So let's go for this. This is a little line in the King's Gambit. Now, this is the line that's the sharpest here when I go g3. But this is definitely another playable line when black gets pretty decent compensation on the e-file. But if I get castled, I should be all right here. Now, he's trying to win this pawn. Am I going to allow him to take that? I think I can, because I have bishop takes here. I want to get castled. Okay, now I should be safe because my king is all right. I feel that now my king is safe. It should be quite an extra pawn. Let's put the bishop on the most active square. He can take that, which he's done, but I'm hoping that will improve my pieces. So, you know, in a King's Gambit, you're not worried about giving up material. Okay, so that's maybe a good move, because he's asking my bishop the question. And I'm just going to come back and try to play a bit more positional, as the pawn there is good. Yeah, I've messed around on Chessable a bit to answer your question there. And it is, I have to say, Chessable is a very good site. I mean, that's why I decided to do something for them, because I really like the site and I thought it would be good learning site for my Dutch course. I think it will help people learn the Dutch very well in the way they train. I'm hoping GingerGM will be able to do something similar to them in the future, but we have a bit of time before we can catch them up with their what they've achieved so far. And you know, they've done a great job, Chessable. Let's, you know, I mean, I think it's a great way to learn, and that's why I'm going to bring the Dutch course out on it. It's going to be a little bit like my last Dutch thing. What the hell is happening here? Why can't I take that one? What am I missing? Well, the only way to... What am I missing here? I'm missing something. The only way to work out a sacrifice is to take it, yeah? And what was that move all about? Why can't I just take that piece? I don't understand. But I'm going to, the course is going to be... It's updated, the Chessable course. That's his idea. Okay, is that really going to work? He comes in here. Well, it's a very nice idea, but... Interesting idea from my opponent. I have to give him that. I need to get rid of this knight and try to defend. So yeah, interesting idea actually. Okay, yeah, it should be good. I mean, if you're interested in the Dutch, then it should be. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Okay, he's got a dangerous position here. I like the way he's played this. I have to give him credit. I need to try to get my queen over here to defend, but my opponent's played a very interesting sacrificial idea, a move which I didn't see. Can I defend this one? I could do winning this one to try to get some points in this session, but we will try to play around with, we will try to play someone else after this. Okay, so hello to Lord Calcifer. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Now, can I take his rook? He's given up pieces all over the shop. Take his rook, takes queen here, check, rook it. Okay, I think I'm going to take this one. And again, the only way to work something out is to accept it. So let's see. I think I can mop up his pieces. Now queen g2, and I always have rook f2. Okay, so he's trying to get a bit of material back, but he has sacrificed a lot of bits here. So is it time just to push my d pawn and try to create some play like that? He has got a check over here, which I probably shouldn't have allowed. The queen coming over there, check. That's a little bit annoying. Thank you for anyone who's given me bits and stuff. And he's creating annoying problems for me, this guy. Okay, so what about I try to cover some squares, put the rook over here. Can I play the hyper accelerated dragon? I can give it a go for you, Jobius. If you would like me to, I'll give it a go. Best advice for 1,000, 1,500 player. Practice principles, openings. I would say pick 3 openings, learn them. You don't have to learn them particularly deeply. Learn them as much as you can. And play quicker than me. Why am I so slow? He's causing so many annoying problems, this guy. And practice your endings. I think endings are really underrated. If you can learn endings, it will help you. It will put you in good stead for other areas of the game. So that's sort of my thing. Endings are very underrated. Okay, and again, I'm going to shut up now because I've got to play a lot quicker than I'm playing. My opponent's played very well in this game, hasn't he? All credit to him. It'd be nice to finish against him with a win, but my king is still under a lot of danger, and he's still coming at me with good moves. So okay, his queen could come over here now. It was. What is that? What is that? What is he doing? Is he trying to just win on time? Wow. Okay, that just confused the hell out of me. He's basically saying I'm going to beat you on time. Okay, well I'm happy he did that, because I mean, he could have just beaten me by playing normal moves there, and I'm not completely, you know, like gonna crash and burn, I hope. Okay, check. And this one, I could have gone queen c4. I'll play it now. I mean, He's very quick. Okay, he's very quick. Yes, I see you're very quick. But checkmate ends the game. And I'm going to checkmate you. Next move here. There we go. Good. There you go. That's what you get for trying to hustle me, man. Don't try to hustle the ginger. And I'm going to play someone else now. Let's try to get someone else going. So, okay. So we're playing an Armenian player now. I always think Armenians are quite underrated. So at least we're getting a new... I like playing new players because I want to test out some new openings. And what's my rating now? It's exactly what it started on. So I've done 35 minutes of Blitz, and I haven't improved. So I'm going to have to do better than this to do it. That was hard. That was hard work, wasn't it? Okay, this guy doesn't want to play. I'm not going to hang around for him. We've got better things to do than our life, waiting for someone to get off their mobile phone or work out what they're doing with their lives. Okay, so we just have to wait for another game. Normally it's quite quick to get a 3-minute game. So let's have a look at the chat. The Complete Silman is a great book to learn endings. Yeah, I mean, Silman writes some brilliant books. I remember meeting Silman in Budapest when I was about 12 years old. Quite an interesting character he was. You know, interesting individual, I would say. I wouldn't, if you're trying to improve when you're around 1,000 to 1,500, I wouldn't use computers. That's one thing I would say. Don't use computers. Let's just do that search again, because sometimes you need to just give it a kickstart. I mean, you don't need to start using computers to help you learn, I feel, until you're about, I don't know, 2,000 rating or 1,800. Using computers won't help you. When I say pick 3 openings, get wrecked, you have it totally correct. Pick 1 as white, 1 against d4 and c4, and 1 against e4. So, and you can play the same opening against d4 and c4 normally, and just learn them very well. That's basically what I did. Okay, we're playing an Icelander. Let's go for the English opening. And I haven't played the English. Well, I played it in a long play video yesterday, and we're going to try to play. I played d4 a lot there, but I've seen Magnus Carlsen playing this way, so I'm going to try and play like Magnus Carlsen here. And the old line I used to play in this position is to try to take control of this square. So I want to swap off the bishops. I don't want him taking that pawn. So I want to swap off the bishops first. And then I want to get my knight to this square. If I move my knight to that square straight away, he'll take it. This is like a reverse Sicilian. This position is very important. So I want to try to get in there. So my opponent has stopped that. And I should probably take that. What do I take with? If I take with the... I think I'm going to take with the bishop. My bishop didn't seem very good. And now I have to bring the knight in, I feel. And this position, it looks fairly even. Kind of standard for this opening. This seems a bit weak. So I'm going to try and maybe attack that one in some crafty way. Bring my queen to f4. And he's going to bring his rook around to d8. But okay, let's continue. And this allows my other rook to come to maybe an active square later on. Again, a bit more positional this one. And he didn't want to play that. Now, I will move h4. And that is to mainly stop him playing g5. But I love moving Harry anyway. So we're going to just... Okay, so he's gone over here. That's a good move. Can I do something weird like that? No. I'm going to have to go backwards. Don't really want to go backwards, but I will have to. And maybe I should be now concentrating. I have on this. Oh, he's trying to get the ending. Oh, that's okay. We might have to do the ending, unfortunately. I can go queen here, but then bishop e6. Can I keep the queens on? Is it worth me keeping the queens on? I don't think so. So we're going to do this, and I'll keep playing here. Maybe my knight can try to get into this square on f5. So I think it's fairly even, these kind of openings. Okay, so let's go for this plan. I want to get my knight into this square, which seems much more active. First of all, let's just control his knight. I don't mind him taking my pawn, obviously, because I will win a nice rook then. Okay, I mean, when you learn openings, what openings should you learn? I mean, I don't necessarily, you know, I think any opening really. I mean, I wouldn't pick main lines. When you're trying to improve your chess and you're a beginner, I wouldn't play what the top players play. I would pick little sidelines. I mean, people say they shouldn't play the London system, but I really do believe it's a good way to improve. Like, play something that people don't know so well. Because why should you do that? Because if you try to because everyone plays the popular stuff, you should play stuff which your opponent won't know so well and you can master. So, you know, like the English is a bit of a sideline. I don't know. I mean, there's many ways you can do it, but I mean, my advice is don't pick the main lines. You know, play something a little bit more sidelining. Okay, so what's my plan here? My opponent's plan is clear, and I can't get any more pressure against this, and he's coming with this one. Now, do I have some b4 move? He's just going to push on then. So that does not work. And this is annoying. So what about, is that going to add any pressure to the position? This is his normal plan. This is an annoying plan. So maybe I have to play this. But then he comes into c3. I don't like that either. Okay. I'm going to play e3 to try and get some pressure here. I'm very slow today, though. Very, very slow. This game's not going great. My opponent's playing very well. Okay, so I'll take here first. This is my idea, because now I've got pressure against this. So I'm wondering why my opponent played like that. That was a strange way for him to play. Okay, and now I've won a pawn, it seems. But I'm very short of time. Okay, so, and this pawn is not great. So, okay, we'll play here. Thank you for subscribing. And if you want me to pronounce that name, you've got another thing coming. No offense to you, but that is one bloody long name. So we're not going to try to pronounce that one at the moment there. But thank you for subscribing. Okay, I'll shut up and play. Let's see if I can turn on some speed then, yeah? Now, how is this pin? If I can get my knight to this square, I increase the pressure. So this is my idea. How does he get out of the pin? My idea is to bring the knight here, and then he'll be in serious trouble. Okay, so he's moved out like this. Okay, that's annoying, so I might have to go for this now. The ending, my king seems a little bit more active. He's got c3, and now my knight is not good. Yes, I see your plan. And it's annoying. This is not particularly well played from me. Desperately trying to hold a draw here. But it's not going to be easy, because my pawns are very weak over here. And I don't think this is a draw, is it? So, okay, so not a good start to the Blitz today, but okay. We can still fight here. It might even be a draw this, because my king is getting very quickly back. But I'm down on time massively. Dear oh dear. It should be obviously a draw now. Oh god. I've lost on time. Ah, how frustrating. I did all that hard work to get the draw, then I lose on time. So, and he doesn't want to play again. All right, you've won a game. Go and celebrate. You know, if you don't even want to have a rematch, you bastard. So, I hate it when you win and they just do a running job, you know. It's always annoying. But okay, if you don't want to play again, I will remember that next time I crush you. And then I let you go. Right, okay, so we're playing now at 2600 and it looks like a youngster. Thank you for the cheer out there. I want you to crack me open and drink what's inside. Oh, cheers. Well, that sounds like a very tempting thing that I may well refuse there. But thank you for the cheer anyway. Okay, right. So we got a normal kind of position here, and I need to start winning. I've had my warm up. Let's start to play a little bit better now. And this is a system I play quite often. I'll play the Dutch against them. I've got to get rid of that hydration bloody message. I did not set that hydration message, and I've no idea why that hydration message keeps coming up. I don't want to stay hydrated. I want to drink beer. Go away. Go away. If I want to stay hydrated, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when, but not now. Go away, hydration. Strange message. Okay, so Right, so he's going to try and do... I'm playing on the queen side here with this kind of idea. E5 might be coming as well. And he's trying to play E4 at the right moment. So, okay, let's just play some useful look. Oh, no, I'm blundering a lot today. I could have just taken there. Why did he miss that move? That was his intention, I thought, all along. He could have taken there and taken there. This is the move I should have played, and this is the pawn structure I should be aiming for. I'm wondering if I can go b5. I don't necessarily like that move. My pieces are not fantastically placed. I think I want to go knight f8 and bishop d7, try to get rid of this one. So I'll try to do a little bit of rerouting in the position. And he's, on the other hand, guarding that pawn. But I can take with the queen, so it's not the end of the world. And now some action here. Okay, so do I play this move? Let's try it. I get rid of his double pawns, but on the other hand, I open up my rook on b8. So, and now I could continue taking here and taking here, but I think I prefer this one, trying to tempt him into closing his bishops down. When you've got knights, you want to close the pawn structure, so I don't mind too much losing some time there to close the pawn structure down. And now I'm going to bring my queen over here. In this position, it is not about attacking play. It's more about positional maneuvers, and it probably is fairly even. So let's annoy him as much as I can with my active pieces. And most of the play is over on the queen side. Okay, so he's come in, and he is going to take here. So I could, well, okay, I'll defend it for now. And I was thinking queen c2, try to go for this pawn is my other idea. a3, maybe bishop a4. I want to get my pieces around on the queen side. So let's try, okay, then he comes here. Okay, so we go here, then a3, and then I come back. Okay, this is a big pawn if I can win it. How is this ending? I don't know. I'll keep the queens on. My queen seems more active. And now, okay. What am I doing with my pieces though? Well, I'm going to try to get my knight to this square. He's really desperate to swap these queens off, isn't he? So I don't really want him to swap the queens off. Maneuvering. This is a real maneuvering game, isn't it? Okay, so now I have queen b3, but this knight seems to be my problem piece, so let's try and find a way around. Okay, so queen b3 is maybe forced to play. Very positional game, but I don't know, my pawn's very weak here, and I haven't created enough counterplay. So I'm desperately going to try to get my other knight around the angle. He's going to try to open the position up. So let's rush with the knight. And he's playing quicker than me as well. I might have to sod this positional chess, and after this play a little bit more aggressive, I feel. Okay, so we're getting the knight around. And I'm wondering if I can come in here. First of all, let's just keep my pawns. Okay, this is a weird position. Weird position. I don't know about this position. Who is better here? Who is better in this weird position? Okay, so this is the idea. He wants to win that pawn, and I'm going to have to play this one, yeah? But he's going to go bring his bishop around here. I want my knight on b6 for then when that happens. My knight's not doing anything on that square, so I need to bring it to this square, but I'm again very short time. If I bring my knight to that square, he can try to take it like this, so he's playing on the other area of the board. Okay. So I'm also going to try and play over there. Oh, time! It's always hitting me, this clock, isn't it? The clock is not my friend here. How is this position? I don't know. I mean, it's hard for him to break through, no? But I think I'm probably playing for the draw here. And as I've got no time, I'm just... Okay, we're going to have to take the draw there. All right, a draw's all right there. I think he was sort of pressuring me a little bit in the position. there as we go on. So okay, well, let's now go back to d4. And now if you bet on me winning rating points here, I need to start winning rating points. So let's go for it. Okay, and let's go around this. And this position is the Tory attack. I've done a DVD on this for ChessBase. I did it ages ago and it hasn't yet come out, which is a little bit annoying. But I quite like this because it's a mixture of the London system. It's a mixture of the Jabava London system. It's an interesting way to play. My opponent's playing quite an aggressive way, but he's also weakened his king now, so his king won't come out. But is he just trying to win my knight? Have I just lost my knight? Really? He's going to move his knight and then win here? Okay, so I have to play h3. Only way. And I have to do something like this, otherwise I'm losing a knight. And now we have a very strange position. Let's try to get the pawn up to a4. I don't know, weird position, yeah. Keep the pawns in touch. And look at this, what a weird pawn structure. The Irish pawns. Okay, and let's do something with my pieces. Irish G pawns. Come on, I need to start winning some games soon. This is not good. I've got over an hour left, so it's okay. No need to panic yet. No need to panic yet. Come on, a pawn, do something. I can even castle, actually. For some reason, I haven't been looking at this move, but I can castle. There's no, you know, you can castle, Simon. He comes in with check. He takes that one. So do I have to go queen here first? Maybe. The other idea was bringing my queen over here. Okay, I'm going to castle now, definitely. Let's get castled. If I put my king on h2, I'm hoping I can get something going here. Something going down this way. So rook hitting on f7. Okay, so this is a move that is quite annoying. And now I have this check. Does that help me at all? The bishop's not doing anything, is it? So let's give him a check. And taking here feels right, but I've got to do something with this pawn. I just want to get to f7, but I can't see how and create many threats there. On the other hand, he's taking here. Okay, weird position. So let's see if we can give up that pawn. That knight seemed to be too strong anyway, so let's hope some counterplay can be gained here. Now he can check me, of course, and I'm hoping my king is going to be super safe. Which square? I don't know. Maybe this one. And now I need to definitely create counterplay. So knight here, he takes there. Okay, let's try and get in to a7. Is there a cheeky threat, a rook here and bishop here? No. Okay, on the other hand, he's coming around. So I need to bring this one back. And I'm relying on rook takes a7 for my counterplay in this position. I'm relying on this one. Okay, so we will play that anyway. And a weird structure. And if I go here, he has one check. No, one check at the moment. King here. He has bishop e3 now. Is bishop e3 a really good move? But then bishop e3 looks like a stunning move to me. Let's hope he doesn't see that. Queen takes e3, takes here. Rook takes b7. Oh, he's found it, the bastard. The bastard's found a good move. Oh no, my queen's defended. I've double bluffed him. My queen is defended. I thought he had. Oh no, he's going to take here first. This was a really good move of his. Takes check here, knight here, queen takes queen. Very nice tactic. Yes, that was a very nice tactic of my opponent. And I'm struggling now. But okay, you've got to appreciate a good tactic when it happens. Because if I'd taken there, he had queen h5 check. When I move my knight, he takes my queen on e2. So he found a very nice tactical idea. And this position is now not fun. And now he's just trying to checkmate me over here. Don't be so mean. And then when he goes here, he can go here. Oh, and that will be checkmate, no? I don't know how I'm going to stop this one. Only move to try and defend in the position. But I'm vaguely just trying to hold on here. And that is not what you want. And he's now threatening this checkmate as well. He played that game very well. Okay, so now we must play better. Can we even get to 2600 in today's stream? That was a nice little attack he played. So I think to get back into it, I'm going to have to go back to the Dutch now. If in doubt, go back to the Dutch defense and try and recover with a good old opening that you know. Thank you. And we'll do this. So that was a nice. He played very well there, didn't he? So when your opponent plays well, you've got to give him credit. So okay. So this system that my opponent's played here, I think is pretty good for black. He probably should castle this way. Castling kingside is much too risky with my rook coming around. So he's found the right way to play. And I will try now to attack him on the queen side here. So let's at least threaten some possible ideas of the knight coming in. Okay, so I will bring the knight in. Definitely. And I'll open up the A file. This must be quite a promising position for me already. He's relying on this move. So what about this for a weird maneuver? Start attacking on the open line. So he will do that. I don't mind you taking on e4. And now bishop here, or just take here. Let's just take that one. That looks like a nice pawn. See, if in doubt, just play the Dutch. This is the moral of the story. If in doubt, play the Dutch. There we go. That's more like it. That's how you Dutch them up. Okay, so now all I needed was one win to get the mojo going. And now we've got an exchange. Okay. I wonder how old this guy is. Where's he from? He's from Slovenia. Is he a really young player, this guy? Is he a really youngster? A dangerous youngster? Who knows? Okay, so I'm happy to sack this pawn generally. I don't know the theory here, but I don't mind gaining these two pawns. If he takes here, I get a little tempo, so my pieces come out quite quickly. Well, the Dutch is a good opening. That's, you know, this shows you are right there. When you know an opening, it makes a lot of difference. I mean, I'm experimenting with lots of openings today, and this is another bit of an experimentation here. I had knight e5. Why didn't I play that before? That would have been very... Okay, let's play it now. I want to create as many issues for him as I can. Now bishop here, and I'm threatening this and this, and this looks very dangerous to him. I'm castled. This looks really good for me. And he has to play a move like this, but his king is always in the middle of the board, and it takes him 2 moves to get castled. So the initiative here, can't I just move the knight back now with the same idea in mind? Just take here and take here. I mean, this looks like game over already. 14 moves, and that's it. We just got to get the little flow going. When I play Ben, I need to get my flow. If I get my flow, I'll crush him like a fly. But if I don't get my flow, then I could be in trouble against Ben. Let's be honest, he's a good player. Okay, right, so if I take here, he takes here. So he's found a defense. It's always unpleasant when they do that. But his king must be so weak. Let's bring it out into the open. Let's bring it out for some fun and games. And now we're checkmate. We're checkmating this king. Okay, now I'm not even going to calculate this. I'm just going to play this because it looks right. And I don't care if I sack a piece. I want to get to his king. Come on. Come on, king. Now, is he going to run away here? I doubt it, because I have rook here check. It looks accurate. Then his king comes here. Then queen here check. Then queen e5. Then g4 check, winning his queen. So let's go for this one. Minimum. Maybe I have something stronger. But let's keep his king running up the board. Now, this was the move that I calculated was probably winning. g4 will win his queen when he blocks. Queen e5. Otherwise, his king is going to get checkmated. How can, you know, this is the way you play chess. This is more like it. Get the flow. He's going to Valhalla, Harry. Valhalla he goes. Now, after queen here, do I have a better way to win? Well, no. Come on. Come on. Let's keep them coming. The flow is coming. The flow is coming. Okay, we'll stick to the Dutch. That was more like it. None of this positional stuff now. Checkmate and the Dutch. So back to the Dutch. And we have an hour left of playing, pretty much. Now, this is the line in the chessball course that I am recommending. And this is the main line. All of this is theory. And let's see if I can remember the theory. It's a very exciting position. I should remember the theory considering I've just done a course on it. Now, this move is not the main move. So why not? Check, bishop e3. I could also, let's move the knight here. And the good thing about the Dutch is you get these really funky positions, yeah? You get really interesting positions in the Dutch. I mean, they're not necessarily always good, but they're funky, as you can see here. You know, weird pawn structure, good chances to play for a win with black. Lots of interesting ways to play. So he's got to move his queen again now, because my knight is threatening to come in here. And now do I have knight g4? Let's give him some more grief. Okay, and now this check is tempting, but let's just get my bishop into the game first. So this check, he can go e3 or block it. I'd love to get a rook to f8, but I need to clear some things out the way to do that. I need to get these guys out of the way. So do I just come back? I think this check is a bit artificial. So I'm going to move this knight so that my bishop can come back in the game. That looks like the way to play. And maneuver my... Oh, okay, he's got bishop... Oh, shit, he's got bishop here now. That was silly. I just missed that one. My position was fine. But do I have queen here and rook here? And then he has knight e3. Okay, because now he's threatening two pieces. I kind of misplayed this one. Annoying. I had a great opening here. So queen here takes rook here, knight e3. Can I take on that square? I'm going to have to play this now. Let's see. So I have to rely on some double tactics to... Because that was a silly move. My bishop g4 was a bit silly. I should have just played bishop somewhere else there. But this is now... Okay, so he's playing another idea. He wants to have this check. Okay. Well, I have no choice. I have to get my piece back and allow the check. Now, bishop here, bishop to d5. And then I take the pawn. So we're going to have to play... Or do I just ignore this one and get my king out? Let's do this. Let's do this one. This seems like a more interesting way to play. But again, very short of time. Okay, we have to go into this ending. So there's a pawn up, but it's an open position. I have two bishops. So I don't think this is too bad for me at all. I think I have enough compensation here. My bishops are very... When it's open like this, it should be quite good compensation at least. That's a good move. Okay, well, come in with my rook. I have to give up one bishop though, but my rook is now on the 7th rank. So again, some compensation. Got to watch my back rank, but I have a check. So maybe it's all right. Hello, Chess Patzer UK. I haven't seen you for a while, sir. Hope you're doing all right. Chess Patzer UK, are you doing well? Are you doing well, Chess Patzer UK? I hope your channel is going all rosily. And I hope you're doing rosily as well. So anyway, good to see you. Yeah, I think I got an email from you. I meant to respond. It's just like me. I didn't respond on time. And yes, of course I'm up for playing another match at some point. Okay, so this ending is like a famous Bobby Fischer ending, which should be better for the bishop. But let's see, because the bishop controls both areas of the board and the knight only controls one. So look, but I'm down on time. I just want to see if I can grind out this ending. Let's see. Now he could go here. Okay, so he's keeping pieces on the board. Should probably be a draw, shouldn't it, this one? But let's keep trying. Let's keep going. Let's go, go, go. And he who creates the first pass pawn here might be in charge. I shouldn't be in danger of losing. Okay, so he's come here. Now, taking there, I don't know how that is. So I mean, it's probably a draw. So if okay, I'm so short time. Jesus, move quicker, Simon. Move quicker, man. Move quicker. So I'm trying to get past pawn. This is how I passed a pawn. This is how I'm trying to win. Okay, he's going for this one. Shit, I didn't even consider this one. Okay, interesting king and pawn, yeah? I'll let him work it out. I don't really have much of a chance here. I've just got to try to grab pawns. Kind of feels like I should be better here, though, yeah? It feels like I should be better. Should be quicker, but I don't know. This should be winning for me, yeah? Because his king is in the way. This should be winning. Yep. Should be winning. Just got to play it a bit accurately. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. A bit of end game technique, and we're over 2600. Yay! It's nice to show a bit of end games now and again. I actually think that ending was quite tough for him. It reminds me of a classic game. And we're gonna let's go for the Jabava London, this one. And this move I looked at with Bjorn in our lesson the other day, and we looked at this exact position when we did a lesson. Now I'm going to bring that lesson after Bjorn has and we even looked at this position. Me and Bjorn studied this position the other day, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing that we studied this position, and we came to the conclusion that it was just very interesting. I'm not saying it's better for white, but we thought it was a very interesting position. So I think I'll stick to that conclusion, because you castle here. Let's get the knight in first, and opposite side castling. Okay, so let's go for the action, and let's put the bishops on a good square. And now we're come at your king. He wants to go here, so let's move that knight out the way first. Maybe I can bring it around, and good. I like these kind of games where we're not looking at our own pieces. We're literally just attacking on both areas of the board. So let's, this is fun stuff, isn't it? Okay, now I need to get my queen over. Not too worried about this pawn. Maybe I should be, who knows. Now he's going to go here, isn't he? This is more of a concern, and push my bishop away from that fantastic diagonal. That's more of a concern to me than anything else. So what do we do here? I need some tactical ideas. Tactical ideas here, people. So don't want him pushing that bishop away, and I'm starting to prefer his position. Where are my tactical ideas? I can't play this move, can I? This move looks so ugly. Sometimes you play a move and you know it's a bad move, but you play it anyway, and that may have been that move. But I need to retain my bishop on this diagonal. If I've got any hope of checkmating him, I need to keep this bishop here. Now I'm bringing the queen over. I'm kind of going like for, this is a desperado attack if I've ever seen one. It is a bit desperado. Okay, so are we coming, where are we coming, here or here? Let's go here. Oh, he's going to go here. Oh dear, oh dear, he might be getting to me first. I was one move, I should have gone knight h5 there. Maybe my plan was all right, but if he goes queen b6 now, yeah, I think he's a little bit quicker now. This is checkmate, and I have I have one check king here, so I have to put my king on f3 and pray. Oh, that was okay. Here we go, just nice and calm, nothing to worry about at all. Nothing to worry about at all. Nice and calm position. Okay, so he's checking me and he's taking here. I'm a little bit slow. When I say a little bit slow, very slow. check. No, I should have gone knight h5. I think if I kind of misplayed this one, as you can see. I shouldn't have my king on this square. It doesn't really. What's the king done to deserve this one? Okay, we're going to try this. My only idea than this, and this is what I was trying to. This is what I was trying to set up, but unfortunately now his queen's on a good square. He was very close to be losing there. He was very close, but he wasn't. Majority attack. Thank you for the cheer out there. And I think he has got me now, especially as my time's so low. Meow. God, no progress being made. Okay, do we play somewhere else, or do we keep trying to take this kid down? I think as soon as I lose another game to this kid, I'll find another opponent. So we're going to go for the same line as we just had, and this is the main line in the Dutch. And again, if you want to learn more about this, I recommend you buy my forthcoming chessable course. And he's tried another line, but I know the theory so well. This is a course that you'll be able to, this is a line you'll be able to learn if you buy the course, and this is a very good line for black. I think I've got everything I want in the position. If I go on to lose this game, it's because I'm an idiot, not the opening's an idiot. An idiot. Okay, so many moves. E4, knight here, queen comes over. Will he go check and win a pawn? Well, maybe. This one looks natural, but then after knight here, what do I do? So let's just play bishop f6. Sensible move. Sensible move here. And now this one is possible. Obviously he wants to take. Here, knight here. I'm very slow today. Let's go rook e8. Keep it under control. And this, here, you know, the thing is his pawns are very weak over here. Okay, you can give me a check. Should have gone bishop e6. I kind of moved a little bit quickly there. This is a much better idea. I think the endings, because of his pawns, are going to be fine for me. So we're happy to do this. But I should have gone bishop e6 when he didn't have a rook there. Still, I quite like my position. I quite like my position here. This looks absolutely okie doke. Okay. I don't like my time. Queen here, bishop here. He's been annoying with... Oh, let's get rid of that bishop. That bishop is pissing me off. I should have gone there straight away, but I got there eventually. Get my queen out. Now, I think this ending's all right for me. I'm not worried about this ending. I know he's got one square. So what? He's got one square. He's got pawn weaknesses. So I'm not too worried about this ending. That, on the other hand, is a good move. Bishop here. Takes. Okay. Let's see. Is everything defended? Hoping everything is defended. If I get my king to e6, again, I prefer my position. Okay, everything defended still. Does he want to come check here? Have I just walked into that? Maybe I have just walked into that like an idiot. That was silly, wasn't it? But I can go king e6 though. And he can't take here because his rook hangs. So, like I say, if I get my king to e6, I'm quite happy. Because his pawns, even though he's got rid of his double pawns, his pawns on the queen side are still weak. Okay, now this ending is, of course, nothing to fear. I mean, probably just an evenish ending. Okay, now, is this a risky move? I don't want his king coming in. It's risky, but it's playable. And now I need to do something here. So short a time. Come on, Simon, you've got to play a bit quicker than this. This is pathetic speed you're playing at. Really slow today. And, okay, that move looks a bit funny to me. Right, don't like that move, but I'm going to have to play quickly. A weird position. Okay, so he's gone here. Let's get the bishop back now. And I'm just gonna have to play quicker. Not sure about that one either, but I want this square for my king. That's the square I do indeed want. Still trying to win this position, but that is quite a risky idea. Let's keep them on. It adds more fun. Time. Oh God, I'm so slow. My position, I seem to sort of outplayed him a little bit in this ending, but it might be irrelevant with 25 seconds left. So this is the kind of thing where I can feel against Ben, you know, I could really start struggling if I just neglect my time. Oh, he's going to win a pawn now. See, silly blunder by me. Whoa, where am I going? Not there. Now I'm blundering everything. A great ending here. Silly, silly man. It's hard when you... Why did I do that? I thought he was attacking that pawn. Crazy, man. Oh, that was depressing. That was depressing. We'll try to play someone else. We ended up 3.5 all with that guy. So, oh, I'm playing a friend of mine there here. So, from Iceland. Hey. So, this guy, I've stayed at his hotel in the middle of Iceland, which was quite funny. When I was traveling around Iceland in a camper van, and the weather got so cold that I had to find somewhere to stay, and this guy had a hotel in the middle of nowhere, and he put me up at the hotel, which was very kind of him. So he's a great guy, great guy, dangerous player. Thank you for subscribing, and let's hope I can start playing a bit better, I think. So, well, whoever... Okay, we got 40 minutes left. My rating is a little bit lower than it was when it started, so it doesn't look... Anyone who guessed 2600, you might be off now. So who had my rating as 2500? Anyone guess that in the 2500? Remember, I was giving away a DVD for the person who got the nearest my rating at the end of the session. So whoever had that, you might win a DVD. We want 2700. I want 2700 as well. Funnily enough, we all want 2700. Will it happen? Not so sure the way I'm playing today. And that was a good move. Ban Moobot. I'd like to get rid of that dehydration message it comes up with. 2590, which is like 1 point lower. 20. Yeah, you're a bit off there, Martin. Okie doke. So very solid position here. I'll put my king on g2. I need to do something with that. I'm a solid 2600 for sure. I don't know what Ben is at Blitz. You know, Ben, I'm playing Ben Feingold next Friday in this big grudge match, which is going to be very interesting match. I don't know how, you know, what his sort of Blitz kind of rating is or should be. It's going to be very interesting. Ben is actually playing in Foxwoods, which is a tournament in America at the moment. And it'll be very interesting to see how he gets on there over the weekend. So he's playing this weekend coming, so I'll be keeping a close eye on how Ben Feingold does in Foxwood. It'll be interesting to see what openings he comes up with, what kind of, you know, what kind of ideas he might be having, and just what his kind of thing, you know, what kind of standard he is. So we'll see. I'll be interested in that, but I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe you guys can help me. The match I played against him last time, about 1.5 years ago now, I lost horribly, and I'll be totally honest, I have not wanted to look at that match again because it was too of a painful experience. But maybe some of you guys saw that match. What openings are working well for me? Maybe you can help my preparation. What openings are working well, and what openings are working badly? You guys, what can I improve on? I'm gonna have to do a bit of my own work as well, clearly. But any way you guys can help me would be appreciated if you've seen that match. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm trying. My knight has reached a good square, and I think my breakthrough move will be h6. But what do I do after that? That is what I'm figuring out. So maybe my bishop should be on c3, something like this. Don't drink. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm planning not on drinking, but I might have a drink at some point. Just, you know. But that is one bit of advice. But okay, and I won't be hearing Ben's voice as well. Thank God for that. That's also going to be helping me greatly at the same time. Okay, so if I go here, he's going to go g6. So what am I doing in this position? What am I doing here, guys? Well, let's go for another little pawn break, maybe d6. So yeah, we're streaming from our own things. And I did realise, Aldo, as well, I have to look at the Chigorin, because I think he will play the Chigoring against me in a number of games. I think you're totally right, though. That's one thing I'm very aware of, to be aware of Ben's Chigoring. So I'm certainly going to have a look at that opening. Now, what the hell is happening here? I was hoping... I should have played this last move, shouldn't I? Looks like a pretty good position for me. And let's try to get my pieces all the way in. He's got to be crumbling here. This is checkmate now. His position is falling apart there. Falling apart. Okay, okay. You know, let's see if he wants another one. He doesn't want any more. Okay, all right. He's had enough. At least I put the offer in. Lovely guy, David from Iceland. It was so nice of him to put me up when I was freezing cold in the back of my camper van in the middle of Iceland, and really was in the middle of Iceland. I was in the middle of nowhere, and he had this hotel in the middle of nowhere, and it was a great little hotel. Okay, so we got another opponent, and we are playing a 25-66. I think I will need to one thing I need to do is practice even more on my blitz over the next couple of weeks, especially my 1 minute versus 1 second. That's something I'm going to have to you've seen how slow I am, guys. I'm really seriously going to have to improve on my time handling. My time handling is pretty bad, isn't it? You know, so one thing I don't want to do is get short of time against Ben. If that happens, I've got my fears. Right, now I was figuring if I get a knight here, it should be all right, this position. I had this kind of stuff before, and again, I think the Dutch defense is one opening I do know, and I'm very well, and I'm pretty confident with. Now, he is going to take there when I take that pawn, so I'm not going to rush in. Now he's come here. Can't I just take this now? What am I missing? Let's take this one now. Yeah, you have a check, so what? Well done on getting your check. Congratulations. And he's trying to come in here. Do I believe this? Do I believe this? Well, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. So I'm going to give my king this square to escape to. And play some sensible moves. He might go h4 and try to come back now. I like the weird way he's trying to play. Interesting. This check, I can always come back. Now, do I play bishop here, f3? Kind of feels like a useful thing to do. Then bishop back here. Or do I play bishop 8? Bishop here takes, check, and I have to take it. I don't want to do that. Check, I'll just come back. Okay, let's try this one. When he goes knight g5 check, I don't really want to take it with my h-pawn because his rook opens up. So I'm trying to do this. So bishop e6. Well done, Jobius, for finding the move. I won't play any crazy openings this time, Aldo, unless I'm well ahead. Then the parrot is coming out. I think, you know, I need to show some stuff against Ben after he beat me. But I don't know. It'd be very interesting. I fancy a Delirium Tremors. That's an interesting beer. I'm waiting for my tenants tomorrow. Is my what I'm going to be doing, Blair. But on Friday, maybe we could go for that. Okay, still causing me some issues, isn't he, this guy? He's still causing me some issues, which is annoying. His knights are like funky, aren't they? And now if he comes back, okay, he's coming in, he's going for the win. Good. I like that, but let's swapsies now. Try to relieve a bit of pressure in the position. I am a pawed up something. Okay, no fret, no fret. I have a check, putting myself in a that'd be a stupid move, wouldn't it? Put myself in a bit of... Okay, I'm going to move this knight anyway. Is he going to come in here with checkmate ideas? That's his idea. That is his idea. But check, I put myself in a pin. I could check and go rook here. That's quite dodgy. Let's try it. Let's go for this one. Putting myself in a pin. But Blair helped Simon prep. I'm sure I can do my own prep, Aldo, as well. I mean, I will do some prep. You don't have to worry. I'll make sure. But any help, obviously, I get as well from my friends is also most appreciated. If you've got any ideas, I'll listen. As you know, I very much like listening to Blair. It's a favourite pastime of mine, should I say? Something I've much experience with, especially on Fridays. If you haven't seen our stuff, guys, on Fridays, me and Blair do a stream which is pretty out of control. It's always free until 5 PM British summertime, so you should tune into that stream if you haven't seen it before. Can't believe I'm on exactly the same rating as I was when I started an hour and a half ago. Isn't that bizarre? I'm on exactly the same bloody rating. Exactly the same. I started at this rating and I'm there. Unbelievable. No progress today. So if I win this game, I will gain rating. Come on. Zero sum progressive. That's right. It's I like my position here. His king seems to be quite dubious. Quite a dubious king at the moment. He's a tricky little guy though, this one. Oh god, time. Right. Quick. I say quick and I move very slowly. What is that move? Oh god, and why am I walking into like check? Oh my words, did I just do that? I panic so much when I get short of time. It's unbelievable, the panic comes. Okay, so maybe what we'll do now, we'll put a little bit of music on and I'll see if that improves my play. That was terrible. Okay, come on guy, you either play a move or don't play a move, it's up to you. That was really bad. Now tell me if the music is too loud or not. I just want to see. A little experiment, a bit more concentration, a little bit more chess. We'll try to win every game in the next half an hour. This guy can go away. We don't want to play someone like that. So I don't want to finish some points down. So tell me if the music's too loud, by the way. Hyper accelerated dragon. That was terrible. I just got back spanked there. Is it too loud? Have you actually heard it? I'll be keeping an eye on it. And I'm not going to talk as much now. Okay. So can we get a game in? Okay, there we go. Chug dog. Let's go for a bit of birds, shall we? You've got to play the parrot. I think today I'm trying to win some rating points. So let's... Okay, lower. How about that? Is that any better? And to win rating points, I want to get over 2600 by the end of this. Now, okay, we'll go here. Normal maneuver. I don't want to allow this, so I'll come in there. Have I seen John's Bomb Cloud opening? No, I haven't. I was playing the Bomb Cloud before John was born. Before he was born. Okay, no. This one. And this is normal, but he has to check here. So let's just bring this one out. As always. Da, 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 da. It's nice to have some music going on for a change, actually. Now I don't really want to swap queens and straighten up his pawns, so I'm going to keep the queens on. Play queen here. I'm desperate for toilet as well. Got to win every game now the music's on. Thank you for subscribing, Morpheus. Very kind. I might have to swap queens off now. Do I have to swap queens? I really don't want to. Okay, I'll come back here. This is good cemetery music, someone's saying. Now, the reason I don't want to swap queens is just more exciting to keep the queens on the board here, isn't it? I'll take with the bishop, but my pawn structure is not very good. I have to admit. I'm going to have to swap queens. This is a bad piece. Okay. Develop. Can't be bad. Now I have to give up a pawn, I feel. Try to get rid of one of his bishops here. This one is something to watch out for. So I'd like to not play bishop c3 here, but this is such a threat. I'm going to have to play this ending where I'm a pawn down, but his extra pawn is not great, so it shouldn't be the thing. Yeah, is Jabava London system my invention? Funnily enough, the title does give it away a little bit. The title, the Jabava bit, it's a slight clue there. Slight clue. So Jabava, well, I don't know if Jabava invented it, but he was the guy who played it the most. I don't know how you get names and variations recognised. I mean, we just picked that name because he is one of the leading experts in it, but it could have many names probably. So I'm trying to hold against Chug Dog here. Hold until I get a chance to go to the toilet. But his extra pawn is not great. I mean, this is his extra pawn, so I think I'm okay. But of course he must be better with his extra pawn. Most important thing in a rook ending is to keep your rook active, so I'd love to come round here. Much more active than here. Don't go passive, go active. Now, this is probably a draw, isn't it? But can I try winning? Should we try winning? Let's try winning. Probably shouldn't try winning a pawn down, but hey ho. If he goes c5, now I go rook here. So he's got this one. And this is of course a draw. But I'm not pawn down anymore. So go gadget pawns. This is looking like a draw, isn't it? Just in the nick of time. Okay, he's offering a draw. It'd be a bit disrespectful not to take it. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to have a quick toilet break. And the name of the band comes up in the Twitch chat, so you'll be able to see it, basically. Okay, we're back. try and play some more. Yes, it's the same band. It is Amir. I like them. No one's ever heard of this band either, but I think they're a great band. And the nice thing was, which I do want to tweet about, I actually contacted them and I said, look, do you mind if I use your music when I stream? I really like your music. I'm a big fan. Do you mind if I play it? Because a lot of the time when you use music, it obviously gets copyrighted and you can't play music during a stream, like officially. And they did actually say yes, you can use the music when you stream, so it's great. And so it's nice they got back to me like that, you know. So it was cool. So we've still got a bit of time left, 25 minutes to go. Yeah, it is good music. I like the music anyway. And it should come up. They're cool guys, and if you want to support them, go and buy their Bandcamp stuff, which, well, I think a link should come up. I mean, just search them. The name of the band is... I'm waiting for a game now, by the way. That is the name of the band, so go and search them. See if I can challenge again. And go and, you know, if you do buy something, say you came from the GingerGM channel. So, it is a bit Pink Floydy, I agree. It's a bit Pink Floydy. Nice guitar build-up. Sack now, thank you for the donation. Very kind of you. Cheers. And yeah, while we wait for a game, I mean, okay, we're in with a game, so okay, I'm going to play B3, an opening I haven't played yet. Now the music is on, we're going to kill. Yeah? Right. Let's do this. So, 2 bishops, but my opponent has a very solid position. Got to think what pawn break to play. I kind of like the E4 pawn break, so I'll prepare this one, I think. Makes the most sense. He's trying to go bishop here, so I want to meet that with E5. Can I turn it down a bit more? Turn it down a bit more. How about that? Is that alright? They're not really a well-known band, that's why you can't Google it. Now someone's saying louder. Ah, God, make up your minds, guys. Louder? Softer? What do you want? Tell me. Okay, do I put the knight on G4? Let's play this. Perfect. Okay, that's what I want to hear. This one. It's like a French defence this now. Pretty even this position, I'd imagine. Would I play the British this year? Okay, I might play the British this year. I haven't decided yet. Probably. I didn't play last year, but it's very likely I'll play this year if I can afford to play. It's quite expensive to play, as you guys may or may not know. It's 2 weeks away. And even Grandmasters don't really get paid, so I don't know. I like to play the British Championships, but if I can afford it, I will play the British Championships, basically. Be nice to play. I think Adam Hunt and Danny Gormally are doing commentary this year, so that would be quite cool, their commentary. Okay, my opponent playing, he's got a little bit of pressure. Now I could take here. Don't know how that works tactically. some reason I don't like that move. It's going to go queen takes, bishop here, knight here, get the bishops. Bishop takes d5, I don't know, there's something about that move I don't like, but maybe it's best. I've got to play quicker. A minute down on the clock. Let's do this one. Probably the wrong choice. I didn't see my rook was on pre. Okay. Yeah, it costs a lot of money to play the British. 2 weeks. It is 2 weeks of paying for a hotel. You have to get food out all the time. You're not guaranteed a prize. You can't work as well. So it cost £1,000 or so, definitely. And you have to pay rent at home as well. So it's not easy, you know, to afford it. We'll see, maybe. So yeah, this is a pretty sucking position here and pretty bad time situation. So I think anyone who betted on my rating going down today, you had a good bet there. Not the best Blitz session. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't want to play this safe Eagle Kid. I just haven't really got my attack going here. That's the main problem. My opponent's playing well and he's stopping most of my ideas, so I can't really do anything. We'll try to play more aggressive in the next game. Again, this one's going very badly wrong. Time's terrible. Last punt. Oh, there we go. I was looking elsewhere. So what I'm gathering from this is maybe music is not even helping me too much. And it's another guy who doesn't want to match. So okay, we're playing this chap again who beat me last time. So, and he takes here always. So I'm going to play. Let's play the Jabava London system in this one. Why do you prefer attacking chess instead of positional? I never said that. I like attacking. I guess I do. Yeah. Why? Because it's my style. Why do you prefer steak than sausages? Would be a question in return. Just one of those things, isn't it? There's no particular reason. It's personal preference. That's one of the joys of chess. One of the joys of chess is to play in different styles. And now, can I play here? I know Ben collected £2,000 to go to Foxwoods to try and he did well, didn't he, getting that many donations? I'm sure I could, but I kind of feel a bit guilty asking for money to play in a tournament personally. I don't know. Maybe I will at some point. What is this weird position we have then? Well, I'd love to get my knight to this square, wouldn't I? Let's double rooks first. Ben has got a lot of fans. He deserves his fans. Let's be honest. He does things in his own way. Am I tired? I'm not particularly tired, no. That was in a different position. Bishop takes that one, to be honest. Someone said in my analysis I said bishop takes d6. That was in a different position though, when I was tempo down. I don't know, position seems fairly even to me. Trying to get my knight to a better square. Don't want to lose another game. It'd be going terrible if I lose another one. I can send you the master method again, Jobius. Not a problem. Jobius. Just give me an email to remind you and I'll pass the link on. Where's Charlie? Charlie's chilling out at the moment. Might be next door, relaxing. Pretty even position this one, yeah? Has been all along. Maybe I'm a little bit better here. Just a little bit. I think my nut, I don't know. Is it even? My queen's a little... Oh, he's going here. Wow. Now that's a bad move, but he's just trying to hustle me. So, I don't believe this sacrifice. It can't be a good idea. I mean, knights are pretty good pieces, yeah? I mean, it's just a bad idea, that one. But okay, he's trying to hustle me, so it's fair enough. And he might well do that. Let's try not to lose to this. That was dodgy. That can't have been the right way for him to play. I don't believe it. Just trying to play super solid here. This is a very good piece. Refute his bullshit. Is he going to go check? That's a weird position. That's a weird position. I could have also taken there, but then he comes into E1 check. Just going to try to grab Harry. Slowly but surely, grab Harry. There we go. Nice and safe. In we come. Your sacrifice was crap. Sorry to say that, it wasn't working, was it? What's he trying to do now? Does he realise he's a knight down here? And he has no breakthroughs? What am I missing? Does he know where the resign button is? Do you know where the resign button is? Yes, you do. Well done, sir. I won a game. Woohoo! Okay. So I'm going to put this like music. That was the first part of this sort of mini album. This is the second song, basically. I'll give you a link to it. I think it should come up in the chat, the link. So you guys should be able to find it. Okay, now last time I played a plan with D6 and E5. I'm going to try this plan now, which is also quite a good way to go. When will my new DVD on the French be available? Well, when I've got time to film it. I'm doing this chessable thing first, so I wouldn't, probably not for a month or two. I'll try to get it done, but I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush my work either. Anything I do has got to be done to a good quality. So I do want to take my time and make sure it's good, basically. Okay. Now, do we just push on? I'll keep it a bit more open. What's the chessable thing? I'm doing a chessable at the moment. I'm doing a chessable thing on the Dutch defense, which I'm hoping I will complete in the next week or so. It's taken a bit of time, but I'm hoping it'll be very good. Now I think I'm a little bit better here. Can anyone tell me why you think I'm a little bit better in this position? Should be reasonably obvious. Only a little bit better. Not a much better, but a little bit. Not because I have the E file. That is right, Merry Hatman. I have this square. He doesn't have this square here. So this square should give me a very small advantage. But on time, I'm not better. So that could play a part. So we're trying to make some progress on the queen side now. See, this is the square. It's only one square, so it's not a big advantage. And we come again. This square again. I'm certainly making some progress now. Looks pretty good for me, this now, I think. Bit of... Can I not take there? Let's take that one. Everything's defended, so he's going to try to come this way, I would imagine. Okay. He should have done that a while back. Ideas are here. Let's go in. And now I think he's just losing now. Resign button? Resign button? Resign button, sir. Come on. You do know where it is. You've shown you know where it is before. You do know where the resign button is. Good move. Now show me the resign button. There we go. We might just get to... We might make rating points today. We might do it. We might do it. Okay, let's try some E4. Well, yeah, that was a positional game, wasn't it? Sometimes positional game does a late 2600 charge. Let's try, Blair. Let's go positional. Let's go nice positional chess then. Let's keep it nice and solid. Play against his pawns. I have a pawn majority over here. So later on I might be able to get a pass pawn. I think this guy's main strength is his speed, to be fair. He's a very quick player. Very quick. This is a really bad piece. I want to sort of maneuver this one around, but I'm not sure where at the moment. Do I come in here? I'll play this. Just stop that. I'm trying to do this maybe. He's very quick, this guy. Okay, I'm going to go for this move. And just try to play the ending again. Because I do have a chance to get a pass pawn. It's probably pretty even, because when he takes, my pawns are quite horrible. But I think against this guy, it's a good idea. Okay, well, I'm not sure why he went there. If he's going to do that, he should have doubled my pawns first. This is clearly an inferior way that he should be playing the position. And now I'm just going to try to get myself a pass pawn. Okay, he's trying to hack me up. So he's having a go. And this one is a little bit annoying, I have to say. He's using Harry. Oh, let's just pick another. Okay, the next part of the song. Might get through the whole album, guys. So how do I stop this? So he's found a bit of counterplay. Well, I'll go here to start with. And then maybe here to control this square. I don't want him going h3 and moving his queen in. That'd be quite annoying. You know, if he can get his queen in like this. So he's trying to keep all the pieces on the board. And I'll continue with my plan. See if we'll just see. I'm covering most things at the moment. Okay. Pass pawn. So, is there any tactics here? Do I put my rook behind or do I put it here? I don't know. Any tactics? Okay, let's push. Nope, he's trying to keep it as simple as he can. So this should be a good position for me now, I feel. As long as I can just stop his... Like, I say tricks, they seem like a bit tricky moves, really. I mean, if he can get in, he can win, but he can't get in. So. But what is my next move? What is my next move here? Okay, so he's come back, and he's trying to come in this way, maybe. But then I can... Oh, if I take the pawn... Okay, so if I go... Okay, so let's go here. Trying to control that queen coming in at all. But he might move his king and threaten this pawn now. I'm pinning it at the moment. I can play f3. Keep it all shut. Keep it all shut. Well, I think he has to move the king. Somewhere like king h8. Must be the best move. Yep, he's listening, so I'll play here. Just try to keep it under control. Okay, good little tactical move. So now he's coming here, which I have to go here. So he's trying to... Let's see if it's a bluff or not. Let's see. Is it a bluff or will I get mated? Yeah, I think he's bluffing again. Yeah. I don't believe this. He's got a threat. Don't get me wrong. So what if I block it like this? I want to keep this as an idea. Come on, Derek. Come on. Come on, Derek. You can do it, son. Okay, so he's come back. I might play this so I could always got an escape square. And now this one. Check me. Gonna lose on time. Is this mate? Am I mating him? I am, yeah. Okay, this is a risky way for me to play, but... This is mate. It's mate. Mate. Come on, late surge. Okay, we've taken that guy down enough already. Ah, just in the nick of time. I think we'll play until I lose a game. So we're going to play until I lose a game now. And who is going to get the right rating guess? So you win a DVD. I'm playing the same guy again. I tried not to play him, but obviously he wants more. Okay, so right, this one worked out quite well. Let's stick to this. The one thing to stop here is E4. So as long as I stop him playing this move, so as soon as he threatens it, I move the knight in. This is the one rule to learn from this variation. And I think black has a very nice position. And I'm just going to try to mate him here. Should we try? Let's try to mate him. Let's give it a go. He doesn't want that, understandably. So maybe I can bring this one over and get double rook power. Let's try. It looks like fun. You know, rook g8 and take. Okay. So do we play that now? Let's try. Why not? And now if I go here, will he go f5? Maybe. So my rook's not really doing much there. I'm going to bring it back. I'll see you later, Blair. Thank you for coming and joining in, as always. Okay, my g5 idea I don't like anymore. So my next idea is to go e5. You can see in these closed positions, I'm always trying to look for some kind of pawn break. So I'm going to go for this pawn break, just to try to open up some lines for my pieces. And I do hopefully have this square. Then he goes b4. My bishop's quite bad. Okay, we'll do this one. Now what's that one? What's he threatening here? Is he threatening? He's a real cheapo merchant. He's threatening that check there. So I'm going, as long as I stop this check, I should be right. So I can find a way to stop it. And I'm going to play g6 myself now. I'm covering it. So remember what rating the bet was. If you were here at the start of the show, and this is really only for people who were here at the start, what rating will I finish on? And I'm going to stop playing when I lose the next game. So I started at 25.91, and the person who was closest to guessing my rating at the end will win a free DVD from the shop. Now he was in that position. He was threatening a perpetual check. Knight takes and queen here, but he's put his pieces on very weird squares. because I don't see what they're doing. I don't see what these pieces are really doing now. They don't have any like flow here. I mean, he can't move them anywhere. He's got playing for cheap tricks, I think. And if he goes b4, my knight will just come into this square. So this should be a very good position. But I'm gonna stop b4. I'll move my pawn here. No rush. And maybe I'll bring my bishop around, so he's trying to do the same. Now my queen can come in, though, yeah? He's allowed my queen in. But I've allowed his queen in. That was silly. Okay, he's picked that square. So how is this now? Well, he gets a draw then, at least. Okay, this is quite hard. So, okay, if I want to win, I've probably got to play here. And now, well, I've messed this up, haven't I? So maybe I'm going to lose this one. I might be losing this one. I'm playing too much to try and win when I probably should have taken just the draw. He's got at least a draw now. Let's hope he tries to win. Okay, so he's trying to win. Which is very risky for him. It's a bit of a to and fro game, this one. I shouldn't have allowed his queen in like that. It was very silly. And now I'm back again. Now I'm a pawn up. Oh, it's all under control. All under control. Always under control. Okay, so I'm a little bit better here. Obviously, I'm pawn up, and I've trapped his pawns on light squares. So I think this should be a winning. This should definitely be a winning position now, because these pawns are on light squares. But he's getting his king here quickly, so it's not so simple. Can I play this? Time. Bugger. Time again. It's always time. Always. This was a good move I played, yeah? Ugh. So I'm trying. Does this work? I'm hoping I've calculated this correctly. Fuck. God, why can't I win this? Ooh! Ooh! I didn't even see what was going on there. You wanted more queens than that. I don't know, I couldn't actually get more queens than that, could I? Oh! 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 Oh dear. I hate it when I get short time, but the music is trying to chill me out. Okay, so we've got different opponent now. This guy looks a little bit tasty with his rating. But we're still in with a shot. So I've got over 2600 again until I lose. We're going to keep with the Dutch opening. And we're going to keep trying. Okay, so he wants to take here and go e4. Now I can't remember what to do against this. Okay, we'll just go d6 anyway. We're not worried about that. And we go e5. The normal plan. And now, what about this one? I don't think it's to do with. I don't think it would have been that embarrassing considering I had 2 seconds left, Great Wolf. Why would that be embarrassing? I don't think it's anything to do with losing on time. It's more to do with getting flagged. I would look. Strange thing to say. This is like a normal Dutch, which should be pretty good for me. When you get these pawns here, I think black is quite comfortable. Obviously, I've got to watch out for this one, so we'll step out the way of that. Yeah, let's play here. Am I going to beat up Ben Feingold? I hope so. I'm going to do my best to beat him up. I can't promise I will actually beat him up, but I will try. I mean, I should be favourite for the match. I'll beat him up. Right, weird position, this. I don't know if this is good or bad, this pawn. It's unclear. Is it strong or is it weak? Okay, well, I'll go here now. So I have this square, my bishop. Now this feels like the right move to play. Takes, takes. Okay, this just feels like the right move here. Now, giving up a lot of pawns here, but have I just gone crazy? Have I just given up too many pawns? Maybe. I thought I'd get loads of play, but I'm not sure. This pawn, come on. And then here, then I have a check. Let's try this one. I'm relying on you, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. I've got this check in a lot of positions. He's trying to get rid of Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Don't lose yourself. Has he got rid of Eddie? No. Oh no, poor Eddie. Can I not save him? Well, maybe I can get some kind of attack. This was a good move. This is a good move. He's got Rook D1. That's annoying. Without that, I would have this one coming in. So this move is very annoying. Yeah, okay. This is looking bad. Okay. Well, I have to keep trying. Here. No time. I think he just takes on F5 at the end. So my rating after all this, we're going to see who was the closest. I think this one is gone. Unless I can swindle the hell out of him somehow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to swindle the hell out of him. There's a little bit of danger here for him, but not too much. I mean, I need to get my queen into the attack. The queen is miles away. I can't see it, and my time is pretty terrible as well. Okay, what about is this my last ditch perpetual check chance? It's not going to work. Okay, so we end the stream on 25.97. So who went for 25.97? So I made some points, but not enough, and I'll let you guys work it out, but it'd be nice if we could clarify it. And you're all going to say me. Now, if you can't agree in the chat who is nearest, no one gets a DVD. So no one will get a DVD unless you can agree in the next minute or two. Even if you did have it right and you don't, someone else disagrees with you, I'm not going to say it. So who said? Okay, Magister 602 says he said 96. Aldo, did you actually get it right, Aldo? Did you get it right? So Aldo actually had the rating right. He said I'd finish 6 points up on what I started on. So it was okay. Ellen Divs Ellen Divs. Apparently, people are saying it's Ellen Divs. Spot on. He said Ellen Divs. Okay, so are you still there? Is it Alan Divs? Alan Divs? Alan Divs, are you still there? Okay, Alan Divs. Well done then. I think we agree you won a DVD. So well done to you. And as you've won a DVD, do claim your DVD. And all you have to do is email me, Alan Divs. Tell me who you are. I will confirm what your name is. That's simon@gingergm.com. Now, in order to get your DVD, it's a digital download. Someone the other day, when I lost one the other day, they were quite cheeky. They said, can I have both of the courses? Which is like £100 worth of DVDs. I was like, no. So pick a DVD, a respectful one from the GingerGM shop. You can go and check out the DVDs at the GingerGM shop. Pick which one you like. And there you go. And I'll email it to you. So email me here. You can put your email down here. If anyone tries it on, I will find out. Don't worry about it. If more than one person says it, it's never happened before, but I will find out and I'll literally ban them from the chat, ban them from the stream. So if they want to do that, it's fine. It's not a problem. Okay, why don't you got hoodies? Why haven't I got hoodies? Maybe is a better way to say it, possibly. And well, I just haven't got around to doing it. I mean, there's so much going on at the moment. If I had someone else working, or Blair could actually do a proper day's job for GingerGM, he does work on Friday for us, Blair, then we might try to do it. Have we got hoodies? I haven't got hoodies. Maybe that's something we'll try to make at some point. But we need some no, you're not Alan Divs, are you, Harry? Come on. You will get your hoodies. What happened to GingerCoin? I think they're still there, GingerCoin, aren't they? They should still be there, but the thing is, Streamlabs updated. They're still going on. At some point I will sort out GingerCoins, but again, this all requires time. And with so much going on, it's all about time. I think it's still going on, Hattie-Po. One day we will get them working, but again, I can't do everything at the moment. I need to make some money by doing this course first. Hopefully people will buy it. Streaming doesn't really make much money, let's be honest. But I do appreciate any support you give. If you do want to support it, then do subscribe to the channel, as some of you have done already. Hattie-Po subscribe, JS for example. You do get benefits. It's only like $5 a month. It's a good way to support what I do. Do subscribe, and anything else you can give is much appreciated. The next course I'm doing, that's going to be the next thing out, is basically on the Dutch for Chessable. So keep an eye on that. I'm trying to get that one finished as we speak, so I need to go back and work on that. So thank you everyone who has come along, and thank you everyone who has well, joined in the chat, and just been here. And thank you especially to anyone who's subscribed or anything else like that. But it's great to have you here, and I will be back again. When am I back? Not tomorrow, Friday. So on Friday, 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock. Sack now, thank you for the donation. It was most appreciated. I'll be back Friday, and we're starting Friday in 45 minutes time. So I'll see you hopefully on Friday. Blair will be there again, so that should be very, very interesting. Okay, goodbye for now, and I will see you all later. Catch you later. Bye.